Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be an incredible ZVP featuring MaxPax and Dark here on Site Delta. This is a replay from Pig. Check him out. There's a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel that you can check out. The links are in the description. He's an excellent guy. He's very funny and very knowledgeable about StarCraft. Top left from Storm Gaming, it is MaxPax, the mysterious MaxPax, who does not show up to in-game events, but he is so good at Protoss. And in the bottom right, we have Dark. He's not mysterious. He shows up to online events, and he wins them a lot of the time. So if anybody's going to give MaxPax a hard time here today, guess who it's going to be? It's going to be Dark. Very, very excited about this. Boom, boom, boom. Hatch first in is Dark, all good. On the other side, MaxPax going for a gateway expand here on the high ground. It's nice. There's a ramp leading up to the natural base. It's nice to defend against things like incoming, you know, Zerglings or Roaches or Ravagers or whatever may have you. And then right into pool here. So not a 16-18-17, about a 16-17. No gas opening, just blind. No gas opening here from Dark. Is he going to get a fast third? It feels like it, based on what we're looking at here. And let's see if he keeps droning. Ah, there we go. He's going to go for gas at 18. Anyway, this is a Patreon cast. For those of you who support me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month, you get to see this a month before anybody else does. So if you're watching this the week of April the 18th, 2024, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I really do feel the support every month. And if you're watching this like in May 2024 or later, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 5 times a week with StarCraft 2 content, and sometimes more often, depending on what the schedule looks like. So what do we got here? Overlord shows up and says, Nito, my later gas is not a problem at all. I can deal with an Adept with slowlings here and queens and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, not even really saturating his gas here at all. So Dark has no interest in getting speedlings anytime soon. It's going to get his third base at about 2:30, which is a normal time. So I don't know if this gives him like a drone edge. The fact that he's not getting, he got the gas later and he's not fully saturating it. But he's like, but I would like to have gas eventually. I mean, like to have speed specifically eventually here and gas eventually. So here we go. One more return. We'll see if he does. I mean, he's got to get speed, right? You don't just skip speed in this matchup or any matchup. I guess you could skip it if you're going for like Roaches. Hang on, hang on. Minerals, 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 gas. Okay, cool. We're not doing it. That's fine. 2 Adepts show up. We can deal with this with Queens and Slowlings. Should be wonderful. He is just not spending this gas, man. I don't know what Dark is up to here. This might have been right before his baby was born. So I don't know. I don't know why he's not using that gas. He's not getting a lair. He's not getting speed. The Adepts are like, bye. All right. This is... What is happening here? Why does he have 140 gas saved up and he's not spending anything on it? What is this build Dark is doing? You crazy person. Third base coming in here for MaxPax. It's protected from speedlings that are not going to show up because there is no speed, man. This is the weirdest thing. There is an Oracle, so it's a Phoenix first into an Oracle. This Oracle's name is Vin. After beating Ruin as preservation and handing the power over to Sazed to become Harmony, she yearned to rest with her beloved Elend. But as all Mistborn do, she became restless and bored, where she decided to once again take to the skies as an Oracle for the glory of Kelsier. She never really cared about her looks, or the looks from others, so it never bothered when she's corrected to ire. Alrighty then. What's the play here? So this is Vin from the Mistborn series, a fantastic trilogy from Brandon Sanderson. I think one of my favorites, honestly. It's a really incredibly fun magic system. And the characters are good, and the action is fantastic, and it's good stuff, man. I can recommend Mistborn for sure. So, got an Oracle, boom. Got a friend Oracle, boom. got a Phoenix to lift a Queen. I like that. We haven't really seen the whole Phoenix Oracle lift combination in a while, but I like it. Finally, Speed came in. Speed's not done it 5 minutes. So we lift one of the Queens, and the Oracles get a couple drone kills, even though there were 2 Queens and a Spore here. There you go. That's what the Phoenix can do for you. I don't know why we don't see that more often. It does allow you to get more drone kills than if you just show up with Oracles, I think. Blink on the way from MaxPax. Getting a +1 attack here, throwing up additional gateways. Trying to swing on in again, lifting one of the Queens, getting a couple more drone kills. Not getting greedy, MaxPax. Not at all. You know, just kind of poking, prodding, being frustrating to Dark here. And that's what you gotta do. You have to make the Zerg player feel harassed. You have to make them lose some drones. Have to make them worry about incoming attacks from the sky or from the ground, and that's how you slow a Zerg player down. But this is Dark, man. Are you expected to be able to slow down Dark? It's a big ask, but if anybody can do it here, I mean, MaxPax is on that list. He's really, really good. He wins and he wins and he wins and he wins, but then it comes time to Premier Tournament, and he's like, nope, not competing. Not going to show up for that. I hope I don't die before I find out the secret of MaxPax, I guess, is where I'm going for with this. So yeah, Speed's done for Dark later, and it doesn't even matter. It has no bearing on this game that his Speed was late. Speedlings weren't shutting down this 3rd base. Speedlings weren't needed to deal with a huge number of adepts or anything, and so whatever. Got Speed eventually good enough for Dark. Kind of love it, honestly. So creep spread, fantastic. Dark is a creep spreader at heart. We like to see it. Got roaches. We've seen those, right? Roaches are out. Few of them anyway. It is going to be a robotics bay coming in. Waiting for that blink before going in. Okay, so it's going to be Blink Stalkers with a couple Oracles. It's not hero style PvZ. Dark says, screw that. I'm going to go across the map with my roaches. What the heck? And that's actually, is that making MaxPax? He can't see this yet. Now he knows it, though. Ooh, good stasis. And he does recall home to deal with this roachy stuff. Neat. Oh, there's a couple of adepts over here. Getting 5 drone kills. Not bad at all. The roaches are like, we can't deal with this many Blink Stalkers with Oracle support. Maybe we can burn down this Nexus, but also I think all of the roaches would die, so that's not going to work out for us. These roaches coming into the 3rd base, and there's Cannon, Shield, Battery, Stalker here. Oh, did actually get a cancel on the Nexus because the army came back to deal with these guys. Wow, it is a lot of roaches out from Dark, isn't it? Roaches are very high in supply, cheap on cost. You can go big on them, but they're not incredible, is the trade-off, right? It's just kind of overwhelmed with mass if you're a Zerg player. Getting a cancel on that 4th was massive for Dark, though. His 4th base is done. He's gassing it up. Gassing it up like an absolute madman. Creep spread continuing apace. Hydralisk done on the way with an infestation pit. I imagine that's going to tell us it's lurkers. Here from Dark, he's got 1 million roaches, not spending any gas to upgrade these guys to Ravagers. He doesn't need to at this stage, really. So going to save some of this banked up gas. We'll make a bunch of Hydras and make a whole bunch of lurkers. Is going to be my guess. So we double chrome. Oh, there you go. Is he supply blocked? MaxPax is supply blocked. Oh no! I was like, why are those making? Stalker is trying to poke in here to Roach Town. Oh my gosh, there's so many roaches. Remember, I was like, roaches aren't that good. Nice stasis, though. Oh, the stasis. That was sick. Dark not watching out for them stasis wards. Not even a little bit. Oh, that went from holy crap, Dark has this thing won almost to holy crap, not even close. All right, so the roaches are like, we're embarrassed. We're just going to retreat from this position now if you don't mind. Hydras are on the way. Lurker Den got fired up as soon as the Hydra Den finished. So this is not going to be mass roach for all time, which is a bad strategy against Protoss. Roaches, pretty good dodge there. They try to come to the backside, but blinking defensively. Ah! It's so hard to split against disruptor shots if you've got a bunch of roaches. They're just not that fast. They're bulky. They're bulky, bulky boys. So, all right, MaxPax gets a 4th base up here at the 11 o'clock spot. He's got, like we said, disruptors are here. He's clearing out some creep tumors. MaxPax is all right. Couple good disruptor shots, and everything's going to go just fine for him long term. All right, Revelation tossed down. Coming here, it's kind of an invitation to get flanked on like 3 different sides. Yeah, so he blinks back. Oh, he loses a disruptor there. Ah, another big hit there, though. Man alive. Another big hit. These disruptors are dead, but by goodness, they got a lot of damage done. Kind of like Banelings. Oh, they cleared out a ton of the enemy army, and they're dead, but hey, they got their damage done, right? Prefer to keep the disruptors alive, but sometimes you can't. Got to get the work. So 5th base here for Dark at about the 6 o'clock spot, or what passes for that here on site, Delta. And again, be sure to check out Pig at YouTube and on Twitch. Really a committed StarCraft 2 guy. Been doing it for a long time, and he is great. We like Pig a lot. Man. Lurkers in production. Seismic Spines on the way. +3 missile attack with +3 attack coming in for the Protoss on the other side. So, yep. It's Blink Stalkers and it's Disruptors here. Yeah, Hydra DPS is through the roof. Zealots get down to the 6 o'clock base. Lings have to respond to this. They've got +1 armor and speed. Well, that's nice. Man, these are charge lots. And they've got attack upgrades and stuff. The Hydras came to assist, and only 2 drones died. Trying to poke in. Lurker's there. He's like, do I have an obs? Yeah, but only the one. Obs, go in observation mode. Find where these lurkers are. We'll send in disruption shots to kill them. Those tumors didn't even have a chance to start to go down before they died. That's terrible. Ooh, Storm's on the way. Big fan of Storm. And a Nidus coming in from Dark 2 plus Colossus. So Storm, Colossus, and Disruptors. I imagine we'll get some Archons too if we get some High Templars produced. War Prism swinging down the right side, just with Zealots. Nothing crazy here. This isn't like a Storm drop, but Dark saw it. He is responding appropriately to deal with it, and that's a dead War Prism. Wow. Wow, that got absolutely shut down. This group coming in 6 o'clock base again. It's just Zealots. These Lings, are we going to give them Adrenal? There's been a hive for a hot minute. Oh boy, you know Falcon's obsession with Adrenal. Nova shot. 2 Hydralisk die. Man, Hydra's chasing down Colossus is when you know a Zerg player is feeling ambitious. Usually you don't want to chase those Colossus down because they will burn you, but I don't know. You can, I suppose, if you're Dark. Fleet Beacon. Fleet Beacon, warping in. Gonna see some of them carriers here. We got +1 weapons started for air. MaxPax says, I can't beat Dark with his ground force. We must use the overpowered aspect of the carrier. Stats beat Dark with carriers in GSL Season 1. And actually, so did Classic, spoiler alert. So, yeah, maybe if you want to go Sky Toss against Dark, it's a good time to do it. He seems particularly vulnerable to this strat. Which is, I mean, I don't know. No one's perfect. Everyone's got their weaknesses, and they can change from time to time, I suppose. Dark's got a little Roach Hydra army poking, but they're like, not really enough of us to be that scary. It's going to be Tempests, actually, rather than Carriers. Tempests rather than Carriers, and a Mothership getting fired up, too. This Tempest can hit carrier or Lurkers from a good distance away. Air to ground. Lurkers can't defend themselves against Tempests, so, I mean... God, those Lurker spines are so long. All right, man. Roach Hydra again, swinging up this left side. He's like, if the army is here, then maybe it's not defending that 5th base or this 4th base. Roach Hydra, man, with +3 attack. Bow, 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 bow. They're going to force a recall back here, maybe. MaxPax not doing that, actually. Dude, you can't just lose 2 of your bases at the same time, man. He's like, well, what if we base race? What if we just get in here and trade some bases out? Then maybe I can win? Oh, seems bad. It seems pretty bad for MaxPax. 15 probes have died. He's going to get a hatch, which is nice. Good Storm on the ramp. Queen's going down. Lurkers are still kind of the backbone of this army. But, dude, that Nexus died. This Nexus doesn't... 2 Nexuses go down. The 3rd base is in a lot of trouble. If these Hydras focused in the Nexus, they could kill it. They're kind of just A-moving and not really focusing anything. And as a result, I think MaxPax might make it home to save this. And he does, but 31 probes have died. And this little group's like, we didn't expect to get this far. And focusing that pylon and depowering all this front stuff would be amazing. Time Warp goes down, but dude, I don't know what MaxPax was thinking there. He's just like, you can kill, sure, 2 of my bases. I'll kill 1 of yours. And that'll be enough. They did get that pylon after all. This little Hydra group's like, don't mind us. Oh, gosh. Nexus is going down so fast. Hydra DPS is insane. Although distractions come in the form of Zealots. But no, the 3rd Nexus dies. These Hydras are like, oh, there's a single carrier here. Huh? Man, single carrier killing these Hydras isn't... No, hang on. Hang on. Bam. 2 Hydras win. 7 kills and 5 kills on those Hydras. Those are absolute bosses. I mean, they're going to die to these charge lots. Yeah, but they did a good job. Swinging down across the right side here. We got the Tempests. We got the Stalkers. Got a Mothership here. Army value is 102 to 87. MaxPax is up. But man, it's a lot of Lurker Hydra here. So much Lurker Hydra. The carrier count is not what MaxPax is hoping it would be here at 15 minutes. MaxPax needs those bases. It's 65 to 31 workers. Income tab says dark. It just has the word dark written on it. Oh my gosh, so many lurkers. Not even using the Tempest to like fire on them. Because they're not supported by anything. It's not like those lurkers had any Hydras nearby. There's a, I mean, the spores are kind of a big heal. Big thing here too. Mark just sends another group of Hydras back. He's like, I'm not even going to attack the shield battery. We're going to take that cannon down. No problem. Cloak is popped. It's a temporary timed thing right now. Lurkers get... There you go. Why didn't he just do this earlier? Just kind of push in. You got Immortals. You got a lot of Sky stuff. The Lurkers can't be that much of a problem, but by golly, MaxPax's income is in the toilet. He does kill this 4th base of Dark again, though. Drones hiding up the top right. Like I said, I'm not sure there are enough Hydralisks to deal with this Sky. This game is bonkers. Some stuff does recall home. Like, most of the stuff recalls home, except for the Mothership, which is interesting. And he does hold on to his natural base, but I mean... No. 66 to 19 workers here at 17 minutes. Oh, these Hydras taking the Mothership. Not even chasing it down, just executing it entirely. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad for MaxPax right here. It looks like Dark's going to try to take a top right base instead of retaking the 4th base that he's taken like 3 times today. I guess it'll work for him. I don't know. And MaxPax shows up with just kind of it's a middling 2 carrier, 3 Tempest, a Colossus, and an Immortal army. Let's see how many kills that Colossus has. 21. There you go. See, using Tempest to pick the Lurkers out of the ground is great. Oh, Lurkers getting into the only source of income that MaxPax has right now is bad news bears, though. I don't know. Lurkers all died. Archons could be worse. MaxPax is fighting and clawing his way here. Can he do this? It'd be one of the most amazing comebacks I've ever seen, but he does take down another hatch here. Dark has now lost 3 of them. More Hydras show up in Lurkers, and that's it for MaxPax's income. It's gone. But if this base... Dude, this base is dead. What is happening right now? How is MaxPax not able to deal with, like, 2 carriers and 3 Tempests? Because he didn't produce any Corruptors. That's mostly why. You know what deals with this entire army? Corruptors really well. But he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to make Hydralisks to deal with all this stuff, and then he can't deal with all this stuff. Okay, why is this carrier here? Yeah, see, not enough Hydras to kill these carriers. He needs to figure out where that income is from Dark. It's at the top right. We might be in a full-on base race here. MaxPax does not have a recall available to him. He barely almost has a recall. That would be huge. He does. He's got a recall, and he kicks it off into the main base. The Nexus does not die, and here's the final engagement. The Colossus dies. But I do not know if there are enough Hydras to kill all of these Interceptors or not. The Hydras are going down one by one here. The drones are fighting, which is hilarious. Oh my gosh, all the anti-air of Dark is toast. He's got 1 Hydralisk on the map. There's no way MaxPax is going to win this game. That is impossible. Oh, some Lings did come out to deal with this Immortal. The Lings have 1 attack upgrade and no Adrenal, so look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wow, what a brave Immortal that is. MaxPax does not have enough money to build a new Nexus. He could do some long distance mining to get up there, but that's going to take him some time. He doesn't know about this. If Dark wins, it is solely because that base exists. That top right base exists. Dark is making Hydras. He's got 6 of them. MaxPax has a drone remaining. Oh, did he sniff something out? Did he sniff something out? Oh, these lurkers are just not good against this entirely Sky army of MaxPax. Dude, this hatchery, though. This hat. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. He did. Dark is like, no! You found my base. Yeah, he sees the creep. He knows it's there. I don't know if he can cover the whole map, though. Dark has a lot of drones remaining. 46. Not a lot of money to build hatcheries, though, if he's going to play that game forever. Okay, so 1 Tempest comes over. And is going to go ahead and pick away at that base. That's amazing. And then to the oh my gosh, that might be enough Hydras now. This is not a ton of Hydras. There's the 1 obs. No, there are 5 obs on the map. Why do you not have obs just parked places? What the heck? Free Hydra list. Another, oh gosh, free Hydras. Free Hydras. Well, they're killing interceptors though, because MaxPax. Look, GG doesn't matter. Dark gets the win in an absolutely bonkers showing of a PvZ there. What? Dark says, shut up, Falcon. I don't need corruptors to deal with this. If I just make enough Hydras, I can win. And you know what? I guess you're right. 94 Hydralisks died. The end game army here for Dark is 7 Hydras and 6 Lurkers. That's it. That's all he's got. That's all he's got. But I mean, MaxPax is down to 3 Tempests and a Carrier, which isn't enough to do with 7 Hydralisks. But oh my gosh, this is getting an epic tag. What an insane win. MaxPax almost pulled that off. He almost pulled that off, dude. Ended up losing 39,000 resources to 40,000 resources. A little bit too close for comfort in a PvZ, for sure. 6 Nexuses died and only 4 hatcheries went down, which is like not a good metric either if you're trying to win this thing. But yeah, the carrier transition happened. MaxPax sniffed it out and was like, I'll get you while you're trying your carrier transition. How's that sound? Good? Good. All right, man. So GG, MaxPax. What an absolute boss. But Dark is the winner today with really not much left, you guys. Really not a lot left at all. But, you know, you don't need a ton if you can get the other person to leave. So GG. That's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.